There was a blue moon rising when the drifter rode into town. A little east of El Paso, south of the Rio Grande. While he was riding his Mustang, Colt 45 by his side. Well, if you're looking for trouble, that's what you're gonna find. He left his pony at the stable in the back of the local hotel. He had to wake up the night clerk, asleep at the desk, drunk as hell. Well, all he wanted was a bottle of whiskey and a room for the night. The old man threw him the key and said the bar's at the right. Well, now sometimes it's hard to tell if you're in heaven or if you're in hell. That's what the drifter was thinking as his boots echoed down the hall. He walked through the barroom door of the hotel saloon. It was as empty as Main Street, all waiting on a gunfight at noon. Well, all except for a table with a man who was dealing some cards. But to a couple of gringos, they're playing all night, drinking hard. Liquor, that is. Well, now sometimes you don't know when. You just walked into a lion's den. That's what the drifter was thinking as he told the man to deal him in. Well, Pedro Sanchez was the toughest desperado around. They say he put his sheriff and his deputies into the ground. Well, now he didn't like drifters and he didn't like losing at cards. But if you had enough gold dust, you'd have a change of heart. Well, when you wanted dead or alive, they put your poster up far and wide. That's what the drifter was thinking as he told the man to deal the cards. They played high stakes poker. The aces and the deuces were wild, real wild. Well, Pedro was losing, but the drifter was piling it high. Well, now there's things that you learn when you're going from town to town. Well, shooting fast as lightning and laying them winning cards down. Well, now Pedro Sanchez, he thought he'd have a little fun. But now he stood up in anger and he went for his gun. Well, when you live your life outside of the law, the bounty hunter's gonna make his call. That's what the drifter was thinking as his bullet went through Pedro's heart. There was a red sun rising when the drifter, he rode out of town. A little east of El Paso, just south of the Rio Grande. Well, he was riding his Mustang, Pedro crossed his horse by his side. You know, there'd be no hangman, no judge and jury tonight. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you're in heaven or if you're in hell. That's what the drifter was thinking as the dust settled back on the road. Yeah, that's for you, Rolly, down in Texas.